Hello folks, Javan Bernakevitch here with All Points Design, that's allpointsdesign.ca, and today we're taking a look at the Oregon State University Permaculture Design Course Report template. We're going to take a look at how to bring photos into the template and how to work with photos in the template. There'll be other tutorials about how to mask them and make them into different shapes and circles and things of that nature, but we're just going to work on a basic concept of how to bring photos in. So you may have photos of your site that you want to bring in, and if they're of your site, you don't have to worry about sourcing them. If they're not of your site, and if you find them on the internet, we want you to source them and tell us when you found them or when you access them. So one of the resources that we talk about is Unsplash. And Unsplash is a brilliant royalty-free image repository, and I already went into Unsplash and looked up fruits and berries because my folks are really keen about fruits and berries for their design, and I found this amazing image, so I just clicked on the download button, and I now have the download in my download folder, which I'm on a Mac and not everybody is, so it may be in a download folder that's different than mine. Now, there's two ways to work with bringing in images with Google Slides. I can either pull it up and just drag it in to the area, or I can go Insert Image, Upload for a Computer, and then I can go into my downloads and find it there and bring it in. This is easier for me, so I will do it this way. By easier, I mean it'll work. There we go. So I'm going to remove this because I'm pretty close to putting this in. And as we were talking about before, about moving things back and forward, I'm going to make this pretty much the size of my slide. I'm going to lose everything, which is probably going to be disconcerting at first. And I really like this area, so I'm going to put that area kind of front and center. And then I'm going to move it back. I'm going to order all the way to back. Awesome. Now I can see that I'm a little bit off here and a little bit over here, so I'm just going to move it over until it's perfect. Great. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to mask this. So I can double click on this, and now the border will change into this black border with these hard black toggle tags. And I can grab those and pull them in. And what it's doing is it's actually masking the image. So now if I let go and then click off of it, if I move this, now it's actually the size I want it to be. Now, by doing this, I've actually lost this, my little name on this first slide. That's okay. It's on every slide, so I'm not too worried about losing that. But I do want to put in where I got this from. So I'm going to click on my Insert text box, and then I can draw my text box. I'm going to draw off of this just so I can see it. Great. Then I'm going to go back to this give thanks, give a shout out. I'm going to click on that link, copy my link, come in here, put my link down. Fantastic. It's a little long. That's okay. I appreciate that these folks are providing this, so I'm more than happy. And this is a credit link, so I could either use that link or I could go directly to the link here, which is a little bit shorter, so I'll take that. I'm just going to highlight that, Command C to Command Copy, highlight that, Command V to Command Paste, and I'm going to change it to white. The reason I'm going to change it to white, I'm going up to the little text color here and going to white, is because I'm about to put it onto my photo. I'm going to put it on a place where, actually I'll put it on the right hand side, so sometimes you'll need to re-justify where the text is. So there's a justification bar up here. This is left, center, right, and block text. So I'm going to justify right, and I'm going to scooch it over here. That looks really good. I'm also going to just put the access date here. So accessed 2020 10/23. Now that new text has come up as black, so I'm going to click on everything here. I'm going to Command A, which is select all. You can also right click and go, maybe select all doesn't exist in the right hand column. That's interesting. Or I could highlight it all. But I'm going to Command A, which allows me to select all. I'm going to go back to my text color, hit white, and then I'm going to change the size of my little text box so it's just around what I need. And it looks like I've got two different fonts here. Looks like I've got an Arial and an Arial, so it's actually a size difference. So this is 14 font and this is 11. So you'll see that as I'm clicking back and forth, here I'm clicking on the top and I'm taking a look at the font size, it says 14. If I click on the bottom, this font size says 11. So I'm going to unify that, and the 14 actually looks a little bit better. I'm just going to click in that box and click and type 1-4 and hit enter. And that looks pretty good. And now it's down on the bottom row, so I'm going to stretch out my text box a little bit more. And now I've got that sourced. Great. So I've brought in a photo, I've said when it's accessed, and I've got a link to give good credit where credit is due.